Hello! So 2 weeks ago, I posted a video that showed a day in the life of a busy consultant working 11-hour days. Today is a totally different vibe. I am off that project and on the bench. And for those who don't know what that means, it just means I'm in between projects and waiting to be assigned. I have a pitch deck I have to work on, but other than that, the day is mine. I really want to make the best of it. Do you smell that? That is the smell of sweet freedom. And yes, also delicious coffee. The challenge on a day like this is it's really tempting to either spend hours on this pitch deck, which no one really asks you to do that, or just lounge on the couch and do nothing all day. So I really want to track my hours today to make sure I have a balanced day, a good mix between productive and chill. I've actually never done this before, but I want to track the number of hours I dedicate doing productive activities and chill activities. So by the end of today, I have the total number of hours I spent on productive versus chill. I think that'd be really cool to track. It's almost 8 a.m. right now. I want to have a productive time at the gym. I also resisted the urge to sit down anywhere at this place right now because I feel like if I sit down, it'll be an immediate an hour TikTok doom scroll. If you know, you know. So I'm fighting the urge really bad. Let's get going. That was definitely a win for productivity. It's actually raining pretty bad. The problem with going to the gym this early is that you feel like you're done for the rest of the day. So you can't really let that take over. That was definitely productive. So we're gonna do gym 1 hour. It's really gross and raining outside. It's supposed to clear up later today, but we'll see. So now I'm gonna make some in-earth soup. It's a traditional healthy Chinese soup/snacks that's really good for you. These expand pretty big, so if I'm just eating it by myself, I'll make half of it. You have to kind of soak it in water first. Cold water, because I was told that if you soak it in hot water, it will dilute the gelatin-ish that comes out of it. So it's a whole science experiment. And then I've got some beets and goji berries full of antioxidants. So really to plump up that skin. So I've soaked this in less than a minute. I'm gonna show you the before and after. It's already expanded versus this one is the dried fungus. And then we're gonna cook it for like an hour or two, and then it's gonna turn into like a gelatinous substance, and that's the stuff that's good for you. We're gonna check back on this in an hour. Now I'm gonna work on this pitch deck. It's just me and another partner, and when I say pitch deck is really just like a business proposal. And it's really normal when you're in between projects in consulting that you help a partner or director on a sales pitch. It's really good for you as a consultant because you get to learn like how your firm is actually selling to clients. And obviously it's good for the partner as well because you're helping them to hit their revenue quota. I'm feeling pretty good about like what I have to do. We have a call at 2 p.m. There's always going to be feedback. I'm trying to not let the anticipation to eat me away and just kind of go with the feedback as they come. Okay, let's check our tracker. So far, I've got an hour at the gym and I just worked on the deck for about an hour and a half. So 2.5 hours productive time versus 0.5 hours of chill time. It's definitely off to the right start. I was originally going to make lunch at home, but I kind of just want to chill and watch TV for a bit until my next call. So yeah, I'm out here getting some lunch. Plus, it stopped raining, so it's kind of like a nice break. Let's secure the goods. Let's go and check on the inner soup, shall we? Okay, do you see that gel-like texture? Hold on. This is exactly what I'm going for. I'm gonna put the goji berries and beets in here. Now you see it's kind of white soupy-ish. It doesn't have any flavor until you put the beets and the goji berries in. We just need to cook this for another 30 minutes and then we're ready to go. I just had the call. It went pretty well, but I probably need to put like 2 more hours of work in it. I want to have the inner soup as a snack, so let's go check it out. Oh my God, look how jelly this is. Look at this color. It looks exactly like how I was promised. I can't wait to have it. It's not very sweet, and the sweet is from the goji berries and the beets. Very natural. Such a healthy snack. So a whole lot happened. I definitely want to update this tracker. I had lunch and I was kind of just chilling for an hour and a half. How are we looking right now? We've got 5 hours of productive time and then 2 hours of chill time, which is looking pretty good. The good news is that I'm officially done with work. I sent off the deck to the director and he was like, let's just call it a day. I think he's busy working on some other projects. So I am officially done for the day. It's great. Okay, so I want to chill, quickly put a meal together, and then reassess about this like social event situation that I have going on. I don't always have time to cook, and takeout is really expensive. So I recently discovered these from H Mart. These are just a couple of my favorite side dishes from H Mart. This one is cold cucumber. This is spicy fish cake. That's almost like a marinated tofu with spicy sauce on top, and my favorite seaweed salad. And it's pretty much ready. Okay, so I have a dilemma right now. There's a social event happening in the city. It's the fintech community. There's going to be some VC and some founders, podcast format, which will be a great networking opportunity. That means I have to dress up, go out. It's like super cozy in my home right now. I could just kind of like relax and not do anything and call it a night. It's really tempting. Or I can go to the event and maybe make some friends. What should I do?
Actually on Thursday throwing a really cool wellness social club thing with 10 founders. So We're just always trying to build community and build connections here.
So I'm really glad I ended up going to that event. It's very inspiring to see the women speakers there. I always learn a lot of stuff at these events and it leaves me feeling very inspired. It's also a reminder of taking that energy back to work and as I'm thinking about my next steps and consulting as a career. So I'm so glad that I fought the challenging inertia to get out of the house. It's always like difficult, but once I am out, I'm almost guaranteed to always have a good time. Now, we're ready for the most exciting part. We're going to do a tally of productive hours versus chill hours. On the left, we have 7.5 hours for productive versus 5 hours for chill. And mostly just lunch and dinner. After this video, I'm going to do a little bit more journaling and others and winding down at night. So I added those 2 hours in the end. I'm really glad how this day turned out, especially considering this is a cheat day in between my projects. Now, I'm really curious about your day as well. Leave a comment below and thanks for hanging out with me today.